Hey guys, Taro here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Rails and Metal. Playing for you today, spawning in the south, we have CaptainSPrice and Barton, the Polish troll team. This is for the non-meta cup season 2, so it's 2v2 tournament with all of the meta commanders banned. So we're going to see some unusual loadouts here. Soviet industry, counter-attack, and shock motor heavy. Honestly, Soviets don't come off too bad when it comes to these non-meta commanders, because even the non-meta commanders, KV2 is pretty good. So are the repair stations in team games. Counter-attack, unfortunately, they still haven't fixed the B-Force population cap. I think it still occupies 20. For a while it did occupy 30 population space, but I think they half fixed it. It's supposed to be 15, now it's at 20. And the KV1's okay, but yeah, it's just okay. The only reason it's kind of useful is because you don't have to tick tier 4, so you can get out maybe 2 of them. And it does have enough armor to occasionally bounce pinch trick shots and medium tank fire. Anyway, shock motor heavy, just a bit worse than guard motor coordination. What is it? Guard motor? I don't know, they're one with guards, Button in the ISU. Price has mechanized, recon support, and rifle company. Probably going to see rifle company, honestly. Easy H's pretty strong. White Foster's pretty strong. Though it is possible to see mechanized, because that 155mm artillery pretty good at taking down OKW trucks. Lyconious and Tomakaze playing as the Axis. Don't want to take too long covering these doctrines, but we have to address them. We've got assault support, so it's got the Tiger, which is nice. Joint ops, maybe a bit of artillery action. And Jaeger infantry, very heavy on munitions. So you're probably going to need some caches, munitions caches, if you want to use this effectively. But it does have a lot of good abilities. Tomakaze has Firestorm, Overwatch, and Luftwaffe ground forces. Overwatch sector assault is actually pretty good. Sometimes you can keep sight with it, so maybe we're going to see a bit of Overwatch action. So both these two teams are top 50 with both factions. Ooh, that's a big mortar hit. Whoa! On the wrong side of cover there. The cover bonuses are directional, so even being in heavy cover is not going to save you from a mortar shell. At least he was on the other side of it. We skirmishes. Oh, we got a penal with some flamethrowers over here. Should be able to take care of these troops garrisoned in the buildings now. That's a bit of a trouble for OKW, because really, until OKW get the STGs out, they do struggle against those penal troops. Penal troops perhaps a little bit too strong. It's nothing too drastic, honestly. I think maybe they just vet up a little bit too fast at the moment. He jumps back into the garrison to prevent these guys from crewing it, but now he's outnumbered 2v3, so has to retreat. Nice engagement there for Barton. We have an MG42 sitting up here, and that's actually triple MG42s, double pioneers for Lyconious. He's put down his tech structure now. Skip tier 1, gone straight for tier 2, so maybe we're going to see a bit of 222 spam. Should work quite well against the tier 1 play from Barton. Ooh, this could be trouble here. We've got a couple penals, but he's only got enough munitions for one satchel at the moment, but plus 47 munitions income. This could be a dead battle group here. A lot of negative cover next to this battle group as well. Oh no, I thought this died to 2 satchels. Looks like it's 3. Alright. But either way, wow, these allies off to a tremendous start here. And they really need Lyconious. No, he's not going for a scout car. He's going for a half track. This does not make any sense to me at all. So I mean, there's a battle group right here for the forward reinforcements. Unless he's going for the flamethrower. No, so you've got the flamethrowers. Yes, he does. Okay, that's the plan. Well, that's all right then. I guess. But with the flame half track is obviously loses out to T70 and the Stuart so hard. You really have such a small window of opportunity for it. And 1v1s you could kind of make it work a bit better because a lot easier to get more dramatic swings in tempo from it. You can, you know, get onto your opponent's cutoff and really delay their light vehicle in response to it. But 2v2s it's a little bit hard to do that, you know, map's a bit larger. And one vehicle has to have a large impact across two armies, which is less probable. But they have turned the tide briefly here. Those penals are not going to be much use against the half track unless they can get a cheeky satchel off on it, and I don't think any of these rifles no, none of them vetted up yet. In fact, that's an unusual build. Okay, so he went straight for the captain, then side tick to lieutenant. I don't understand this build because he doesn't have any call-in tanks to rely on. Usually you might see this kind of stuff when facing call-ins. Did he lose a unit? Oh, he lost a rifle squad. Okay, that's why. Perhaps that's why. But either way, by ticking both these tiers, he's going to be very, very slow. To get, I mean, he could have had a Stuart by now, which would obviously be doing a lot. This is 251 half track, and then it's also going to delay his first tank. I suppose he does get one combat capable squad for slight manpower cost reduction, but yeah, 50 cal is not going to be much use against these pools of flame. So yeah, I'm really not sure what Price was up to there. Also got a bar on his captain, which is actually pretty good when you get a bar on it, similar to the lieutenant. There you go, double bazookas connecting with the 222, forcing that back for repairs. Luckily 2 squads available for repairs. And actually double flamethrowers. Who lost MGT? Must have been Lyconious. Missed it though. Oh, there it is. And it's going to be stolen, in fact. Oh, that's bad news. Here come the flame projectors though, torching all these squads, forcing them back. Though Price does have that ambulance. He'll be able to heal them up. It looks like not too many models actually dying. It's more just health damage, which you kind of expect from the flamethrowers. You know, they do that AoE damage rather than targeting single models. It's gonna probably kill this, but right on the door of his opponent's base, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's going to remain in Price's position, unfortunately, and very ambitious tier 4 positioning here from Tomakaze. We've seen this kind of stuff backfire many times for Axis. It's a gamble. You get better VP control, but could quite easily get pushed and lose that HQ. Ooh, where Barton has gone for shock mode heavy, so he will have access to the precision bombing strike. Could be very good at taking down that HQ, especially if you double team it up with the 155mm artillery from Mechanized Company. That would probably actually, if you do both those abilities, it would probably take down an OKW truck. So some pretty interesting light vehicle play there from Lyconious. Now he's back ticking. Maybe Maybe he wants some mortar, I'm not sure. Or some grenadiers. It's always nice to have a Faust around. To get some pea greens, upgrading them with Shreks. And they are running backwards for some reason. Do have an EC-76 out now, so that flame half-track's going to have a bit of trouble operating. And is that a Stuart as well? Yes, very late Stuart, man. About 11 minutes into the game. Usually you can get about 7 minutes 30, so about 3 minutes late because he, for both stages of tech, he back-teched or side-teched to Lieutenant. Did delay the Stuart a long way. I mean, with the early game that they had, he'd probably be pretty close to Sherman by now if he just not gone for Lieutenant. I don't know. Well, that is double US mortars now for Price. The abuse is strong with this one, and that is really causing issues for those machine guns. They just cannot operate at all, basically, with those mortars nearby. It's kind of shutting down Lyconious' build. Needs to try and maybe get these machine guns more onto this side and maybe have a bit of a switcheroo each side. Try and match up the Aussie with the Soviet. Get over you with the US forces. 222. Oh, nicely done there. But I think both those Shreks connected there. Takes out the Su-76. I'm not sure why he decided to stop there and try and pivot. But yeah, Barton got his Su-76 out of position there. Cost him it. And no, this could be a dead Stuart as well. Oh my god. Wow. There it goes. Cloak for Kessin and Panzer Shreks all connect at once, and that's a dead flamethrower. It's a Soviet flamethrower. One of the penal squads went down. It's trying to. You can pick up drop weapons when suppressed, not drop team weapons, but slot weapons you can. So he gets that back under his control. And that is a fresh EC-76 for Barton. Looks like he's not really thinking about going, oh, this is going to be a dead machine gun. Yeah. Not sure what he was up to there. Was that a nice flame action here? This could be a dead rifle squad. In fact, that's definitely going to be a dead rifle squad. And is that... oh, that is the strafing run. Oh, this is an excellent ability. Did cover this recently in that Red Wings game. Quite expensive, but yeah, runs around pinning squads for quite a wee while. Pretty strong ability. It's kind of like the stupid close air support for infantry, basically. And that has given the Axis quite a bit of map control. You see, look at that, man. Forcing all those squads to retreat there. So Axis, I mean, they took down the Su-76 and the Stuart. They're in a pretty good spot here, even though the map control situation. Oh, look at that lag when I open up the tactical map. Pretty close to even. Oh man, look at that lag as well. There's a bit of a stutter in one of my replays before. Hopefully that's not happening again. So we haven't seen any cargo trucks yet from Lyconious. They did change this. It used to be back in the day that the bonuses from this was also given to your allies. Which is why you'd always see this commander from one player in 4v4s especially. But yeah, they changed it quite a while back. No longer the case.
Manufacturing capability has been increased.
But yeah, fragmentation bombs still a very strong ability against team weapons, especially if you target it to come from the right direction, so the plane travel time is quite short. You can actually arrive quite quickly and take down team weapons very effectively. Also stuns vehicles. Oh, SU-76. It's one hit off, misses the second shot. What was that? How did that take extra damage there? Was that just from combat engineer fire? Maybe. Oh, there goes the Kubel. Had a pretty good run, lasting until 15-minute mark. Three Echelon Zooks take that down. Oh, we got a Vet 3 mortar already. 19 kills, man. That is a tremendous kill rate.
The enemy is taking our territory.
The Allies are in a bit of trouble because here comes a medium tank from Tomakaze, Panzer IV. Pretty fast medium tank, pretty impressive stuff.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And when did he make an AA half track? He must have just made it to counter this strafing run because it's sitting out the back not doing much, and that does shoot down planes very, very quickly, but I feel like this strafing run isn't reason enough to make a half track and just sit it at the back the entire game. I think that's a bit of a waste from Price. Just so you can see how expensive this is. Yeah, I mean, he's probably only going to be able to do it like maybe 2 or 3 more times throughout the entire game to have a unit occupying your population cap like this, just sitting back here. Perhaps he should just decrew it, and once this ability is active, crew it and then shoot it down. Probably get hit by one pass, but it's pretty much to be expected. Oh, double SU-76 looking for the flame half track. Don't quite get the job done there though. So it looks like Barton's probably going to forego taking tier 4. Going to go straight for that ISU-152 next. So their fuel income pretty dreadful at the moment, honestly. And this is very unusual for a 2v2. Don't see any rocket artillery. Oh, as I say that, Tomakaze, he's got the Panzerwerfer coming out. So this is a bit of a, well, a different state. Usually you see the OKW going for the Stuka. This time we're going to see the Austere going for the fast Panzerwerfer. The reason why I feel like this isn't as good is because OKW Panzer IV costs 150 fuel, and I mean, I don't think it's worth it, honestly. It's not that much better than Austere Panzer IV, and a lot of people think that is too expensive. And then the Stuka is much better against like all these team weapons and stuff than the Panzerwerfer. Panzerwerfer you have to drive really close, which is a pretty big risk. Otherwise it won't wipe anything, whereas the Stuka can barrage at max range and still be pretty effective. There we get to see it. Oh, but no, the strafing run comes in and gets shot down straight away by the AA half track. Got one pass in though, cleared out the MG42. Perhaps that's going to be retaken by Tomakaze, who needs it. Or maybe doesn't. In fact, he's going to have 2. We have 2 MG42s. He had an MG34 of his own, but that died in the building. Big push here by Price. And he's actually laying siege to the Schwer HQ with his vetted up mortars. I mean, this thing is such a ridiculous range of Vet 3. Look at that. Look at that. They actually added a similar feature to the Soviet mortar. It used to be that the Soviet mortar only got extra range with its barrage. They changed it to extra range with the auto fire. At the same time they made the US mortar. Because they made the US mortar, you know, get extra range of Vet 3. Same as the Austere mortar, which also gets extra range, but yeah, maybe they should have just made it only get extra range on the barrage. Maybe they should have just left that mechanic on the Soviet mortar as well. Anyway, Price is making some pretty good inroads on this side of the map. So perhaps the Allies going to secure double fuel, and they need it because their fuel income has been a bit poor so far this game. And that's double Panzerwerfers for Lyconious. So by going for a second one, that's going to delay his Tiger quite heavily. He's going to be without armor for a long time. But perhaps with double Panzerwerfer barrages on Clumper's support weapons, maybe then he'll actually be able to get some wipes. Oh, look at that penal blob. That is filthy. Got the SU-76s and a ZIS backing it up as well, so that Panzer IV had better be careful if it tries to come over here and stop this. Oh man. Hopefully that's not coming through on my microphone. My neighbour's mowing his lawn. Oh, there goes a squad of Sturms. It probably is coming through on the microphone, honestly. Oh well. "20 minutes in, we can't stop this now." Probably not too loud anyway. Well, in comes another strafing run. But got that AA half-track sitting back here. Perhaps it's not in range of that first pass though. I'm just going to have to relocate it, move it over there. There it goes, in range now, and gets shot down almost instantly. This thing is extremely powerful anti-aircraft, I think. Second best after the Centaur. And similar to the OKW flak half-track, which is also very strong anti-aircraft. Much better than, say, the quad 222. Well, Del Panzerwerfers haven't seen too much action so far. I've got 5 kills, 2 kills. Not really racking up those stats, but the Axis in a pretty nice position here. Allies just a touch over 200 VPs left. They're on the back foot for sure. Oh, could this be the end of the Panzer IV? Oh, why did he stop right there? Oh, now he's turning around. Yeah, there it goes. Oh man, that is bad news for Tomakaze. Those things are so expensive to replace, man. 150 fuel. Oh man, super long range Panzerwerfer barrages here. Yeah, and they're just not effective when doing them from that range, as they're saying. That's why the Stuka, I feel, is the better option. It's all very well, you know, suppressing and doing damage to squads, but I mean, especially against US forces with the ambulance, it doesn't really matter because it's got that AoE healing, so it heals them up pretty quickly. You need to inflict that manpower bleed. Otherwise you're just spinning your wheels, really. The suppression's alright, because it kind of did help stop that push, but yeah, he needs to get some more model wipes. Anyway, Price going for a Sherman. About to pop out. Still hasn't selected his doctrine, neither has Tomakaze, or just say that goes for Overwatch. We're going to call him Sector Assault. But this is actually perhaps going to play into the hands of Price, having that A half-track. And there is the Sector Assault. Pretty sure this can be shot down. At the same time, in comes this strafing run. Double abilities on the Axis. They've had pretty nice munitions control. There goes one of the planes. But now this is actually shooting at infantry rather than the aircraft. now it switches targets. No. Yeah, we shot down one of those planes, but man, action going on everywhere. Pretty hectic game. I imagine playing this would be just as confusing as trying to cast it. Oh, there he goes. Wipes that vetted up mortar. It was about time. Oh, he's walking into his own sector assault. And can that not be shot down by a half-track? Oh, wow. Looks like you can't even shoot that plane down with a half-track. Well, that sucks. That sucks for Price. I was thinking, oh man, they're going to shut this down hard, but no, not the case. I actually feel sorry for the Allies now. They should definitely be able to be shot down. Oh well. So the Allies, I didn't really mention that they did put down quite a lot of fuel caches to try and grind their way back into this game. It seems to be working out. The 152 hit in the field now. Got a Sherman for Price. They're about to start to make a comeback here, it feels like. Nice use of smoke there. Price making a good advance, but there's a lot of squads nearby here. And because he's got Overwatch, does have that extended line of sight on his trucks. It's probably pretty good for Schwer covering the centre. There's a bit of rush, slightly off target. Ooh, sniper are going to go down maybe to these CC6 barrages. Looks like one Ren squad went down. They're about to walk into it. They cancel those barrages, back off. And there is the 152 going to work on this MG42 in the centre. Got a Tiger now for Lyconious, and we did have a Panther up here. Oh, the Panther died. I saw it had engine damage. Didn't know it died. How did that even die? All he had up there was some rear echelons with bazookas and a Sherman. How did that die? So I had an engine damage and like over 3/4 health, and I was thinking, well, there's no way that's going to die. So I won't really pay attention to that. He's just going to back it off and repair. But somehow that Panther died. And just like that, now the Axis are in perhaps a bit of trouble. They've lost Panzer IV and a Panther. Very expensive, of course, OKW tanks. First one kind of comes out at a reasonable price, but the second, third, and so on, very expensive. And double SU-76 is now going to work on the Panzer IV. They both decide to back off, and man, how's the sniper doing? 33 kills. Very impressive these men to keep this alive. Panzer IV so 9 kills, 13 kills. Yeah. It's alright. Oh, he's coming forwards with it. And he's turning around, which is good because he probably would have got hit by the Zis right there. Bit of a engagement over here. Bundle grenade, dodged. Tiger. Ooh, getting a couple hits in there, but pretty good line of defense here for Barton. No way to push in. Oh, that could be the end of the SU-76 though. AP4 gets the killing blow. What's that he's dropping back there? It's the IL-2 bombing run. And that somehow misses the target. Just hit Panzer IV barrage whilst that was going on. I think it was Panzer IV barrage. Wiped out maybe squad or something. Maybe not actually. Maybe just out a whole bunch of penal models. Anyway, I think their bombing run there kind of did it in this direction. The JP4 is facing kind of this way, so perhaps would it be better to go like diagonally to the way that it backs and goes forwards. Because it's pretty similar travel times from coming from this direction and the way that he called it in. You have to kind of predict where your opponent's going to move if you want to land those bombing runs. Or perhaps just save it, try using the Schwer instead. Pretty unlikely to actually land this on a vehicle that doesn't have a damaged engine or isn't being buttoned or something like that. But he's got enough munitions for another one. Not much to spend your munitions on in this doctrine, honestly. Doesn't have any conscripts, so can't use vehicle detection. So basically all he's got is a bombing run and of course mines, demos and the like. Now that he's got all the squads upgraded with flamethrowers, doesn't have much else to spend it on. Hasn't gone for any shock troops, which is fair enough because this is a particularly good map for shock troops. You can bleed a lot as they close into close range. You can't really run around the corner and ambush anybody. Big old block coming forward from Price. He's got a lot of rear echelon bazookas here. He's getting bled a lot in return. Ooh, Panzerwerfer almost kills his own squad there. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, does the Panzerwerfer do more friendly fire damage in the Calliope? Because, I mean, you see allied troops getting hit by the Calliope does just about nothing, but it looks like that Panzerwerfer almost full damage. Maybe their friendly fire modifiers are slightly different. It looks like now Barton's going to try to lay siege to these trucks. He's got a lot of assault guns here. Trying to do some barrages, and there's the JP4. It's back up to full. Gonna try to keep these SU-76s honest. Tiger in a good position to try and come in on the flanks. Good as this though, a lot of anti-tank here. And because the Axis have lost a few tanks, they're a bit understaffed. Their losses have been a lot more costly. Panther and Panzer IV instead of, you know, 75 fuel vehicles from the Allies. And there is a bombing run, targeting that pack, almost gets it, not quite. And that is actually going to be the mechanized artillery. I swear I didn't watch this earlier. Going to be targeting the truck. Ooh, almost killing it. It was on like about 3/4, maybe slightly higher. Oh, that was bad. Why is that out there? Oh, this could be the end. This could be the end of the JP4. No, it's going to be able to get away. Panzerwerfer is struggling to keep these back, but thankfully in comes the strafing run. Going to pin all these squads. I'll toss an incendiary grenade out here. Yep, that's going to be a mass retreat. The blob has been temporarily halted. Unfortunately with these you can't actually target what you want to shoot at with them. So he couldn't pin that squad, and it did allow him to keep sight, and that's going to be a bombing run. Going to finish off that Schwer for Tomakaze. So this is what I was talking about, having that Schwer so far forwards. Did give them control of that center VP for a long time. But now he's lost it, and he doesn't have any call-in tanks at least. No, he doesn't. So at this stage he's like, well, do I rebuild my Schwer, which is, you know, 120 fuel or 130 fuel once you factor in the truck cost, or do I just chuck down the mechanized truck, go for the King Tiger next? Tough decision, it is, honestly. King Tiger, not very fast, could quite easily get kited by the much more mobile Jackson than SU-76s, and you know, neither is the Tiger especially fast, so Axis are going to have a mobility deficit. But this could help, especially if it starts to beat up. Now V1 can start to use that camo, which is so overpowered. Oh, unless he's coming forwards. 2 SU-76 is about to line him up. What was he thinking? There you go. Activates the cautious movement, and there you get to see the Predator camo, despite that SU-76 shell landing. Oh, but he messed up there. Got greedy, tried to come in and out of camo. 152 finishes the job. Wow. Yeah, well, when you're in camouflage, none of those tank shots could hit. You saw him try to use attack round, and a shell landed right on top of the JP4 with the SU-76, but it didn't land. Then he, you know, tried to come out of camo, try to get the extra shot on the SU-76, which maybe I would have done if there was the killing blow, but it wouldn't have been. Would have still had one more hit to go. So greedy plays there by Tomakaze, and he has honestly been a bit greedy with his armor the entire game. That Panzer IV sticking around there was greed as well. I'm not sure what happened with the Panther, but perhaps he needs to play a bit more cautiously, especially as the Axis using your armor is just so punishing. Now the Allies really fighting back, man. Tomakaze's lost, what was that? About 400 fuel with the tanks. Extremely costly. And he's also lost his tech structures. He's lost like 550 fuel. Oh, Pack's nice and vetted up though. They could be the saving grace for the Axis if they could start to use that target weak point. Interesting that Lyconious went for another sniper. Oh, Panther going after the Sherman. Nice smoke. Gets around the house. He kind of got halted there, I think, by the VP flag. He's going to try and juke him out here. But you can see through the fog the crushing of the wall. Probably a bit of a giveaway. There it goes. Perhaps it would have been better just coming around here and actually trying to juke around this way, because Panther also kind of derped out there, but this could be trouble. A lot of bazookas here. Luckily none of the squads at the front had access to anti-tank grenades. They're all further out the back. So Panther gets that Sherman. Nice pick up there by Lyconious. What is he doing with this? Oh man, I thought there was going to be a wipe. It looks like he's trying to bait with this squad, make them stick around to land that Panzerwerfer barrage. In fact, one of the Panzerwerfers went down. I missed that as well. Oh man, so hard to keep track of these things in 2v2s. Hook double rackets into a nice position against this 152. Where's the Pack as well? No, Pack misses its shot. And now it looks like this one is going to get decrewed, and perhaps this one as well. Oh, bounces. Oh, bounces again. Oh my god, could this be the end of the 152? Perhaps with this last Raketin shot? Oh. Oh man, that was a close call for Barton. And if their Panther was at full health, I'd probably suggest trying to chase after it there, but that low health, a bit risky. Actually, not that risky, because none of Barton's squads have anti-tank grenades. So usually it would be risky, because, you know, at this health it could get snared, and then once it's snared it's a sitting duck. But it's so mobile, since these vehicles don't have turrets, there's a chance he could come in here, or could have come in there and sniped that. But perhaps that's not the best play to be making right now, because these Axis have probably lost a little bit more armor. And the Allies now sitting on triple cap. They're down to 63 VPs. Need to start turning the tide here. Bundle grenade goes in. It's a few models. Lieutenant trying to battle it out. But these are Vet 4 Obers. They are not to be trifled with. Except by a Sherman. Luckily it's actually shell landing a bit short there. Oh, and there goes that Raketin. Nice barrage there. Got the strafing run coming in, but I imagine Price still got that A half-track back here. It's pretty much vetting up just by shooting down planes. 8 vehicles destroyed. All of those planes, and there goes another one. Got that on camera. Oh, but I missed a Sherman going down to the Panther and the camouflage Raketin. Nice work there by the Axis. But yeah, this ability not really much use anymore thanks to that A half-track. And I think at Vet 2 this actually gets even better at shooting down planes. Is that Vet 3? Like it used to have a veterancy ability that you'd have to switch it into AA mode. But people didn't really like having to do that. So I thought that they switched it to make one of the veterancy levels give you improved chances to shoot down vehicles, but maybe they changed it. Ooh, Panther doing a bit of a dangerous dance there. Axis sitting on the VPs though, draining them down. Allies under pressure. Gotta make it happen right here. Luckily the Panther is damaged. How's the Tiger doing? 14 kills. Just kind of locking down this side at the moment. But once that Sherman hits for Price, once this is built, Allies really need to make some plays. Okay, in comes the Overwatch Sector Assault. And that was a nice Panzerwerfer barrage. Wipes up Common Engineers. Massive amounts of smoke coming in here. Tiger kind of on the flank there though. Smoke not helping out too much. SC-76 is coming in. This one up to Vet 3, which is going to be very useful. Sector Assault dropping all sorts of bombs in random areas, as you might expect. Are we going to see double bombs here? No, just one. 155mm, but that's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, and he's retreating his squads right into it as well. Could have been a dead Sturm squad, but he's got a lot of bazookas here. The Tiger arrives just in the nick of time, man. A couple more bazookas that would have gone down, and he did actually rebuild his tier 4. Just going to try to get out another JP4. And that tier 4 was so important with that, trying to stop that push right there. Suppressing all those bazooka squads. COH2 just trying to finish the job at long range, not having much success, but it looks like the Axis pushing in here. We've got a couple Raketins. Tiger charging forwards, but double COH2s giving it a bit of a tune-up. Here comes the pack. But these things could all be wiped quite easily by the 152. Here comes the Panther just charging in. Oh, now he's backing out. He's like, oh, I don't want any piece of that action. But could go down here to the SU-76. Yep, Vet 3 SU-76. Great penetration on that thing. Sherman came in from the side, trying to do some A-level heroics. Pop smoke. Could go down here if he's not careful. Got 2 anti-tank guns. And the Tiger perhaps going to use attack ground would be a good idea. There goes the Sherman. That didn't do much at all. Tiger trying to use attack ground. SU-76 as well. Jackson coming forwards. Got that pack here, but perhaps going to get decrewed. A lot of penal troops right here. Tiger going to back out. Pack's going to go down. Oh, but he takes out the Jackson. Yeah, there goes the Vet 3 pack. That's a big loss, but heavy losses really on both sides. Look at these army sizes starting to tumble. Pretty similar size though overall. You know, both of them got squads. Oh no, actually Tomakaze just lost something. Now his army size. Now his army's basically nothing. He's got 2 squads of infantry and 1 low-health tank. Not looking good for Tomakaze, and if he loses these vetted up overs, whoa, that would be horrible. They do take a long time to reinforce. He's got to be careful. Tiger trying to hold the line here. Perhaps he's going to take an anti-tank grenade. He is indeed. So now he's going to be out of commission for even longer. Oh, he's got one squad of pyros, but they're back here reinforcing. So yeah, I mean, what a bloodbath in that last engagement. Crazy stuff. He's rebuilt a Panther. He's going after the 152. He's got to run past the Zis. Successful, but two Su-76s lining up here. Going to expose his rear armor. Zis probably going to get one shot off here. Su-76. Oh, I'm not. No. I think the Panther's going to get away, but that's a lot of repairs. He's got to repair that Tiger and the Panther now. It's going to take a long time. Got to remember that those Pioneers very slow repairs until they hit Vet 2. Thanks to being Eastern Front armies, set Western Front. That power creep, boys. Is that a... That is a frangible, trying to prevent those snipers from sniping him here. Interesting stuff. Let's try to get that cap going. 5 EPs left for the allies. Can they hang on? Look at those, man. The Vet 3 Bard rifles just ripping through those grenadiers like it's nobody's business. What is he doing? What is he doing? No! Now he's charging in with the sniper. Oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? Did he just go AFK there? Just lost his sniper and his grens. What was he doing? Honestly, what? He got like 2 squads. Like what? What are you? What is there to be doing at that stage? Oh, nice barrage there though. Annihilates those penals. In fact, he doesn't have a single squad of penals left now. He's lost them all. Yeah, Barton's just gone full Su-76 spam. Combat engineer spam. Not a bad idea, honestly. Oh, that bundle grenade! Su-76 is not the best at anti-infantry duties, their main guns, but here come a whole mess of combat engineers. Managed to hang on. Oh, look at that 152 hit. That Ogre squad has to retreat pretty much immediately now. Wanted to stick around, throw a bundle grenade. Nah, not happening. Would have been risky, I mean. If he threw that grenade, perhaps another attack ground with that 152 could have wiped that Vet 5 squad of penals. That would have been a tragedy. Look at that, man. 152 starting to dish out the damage. 28 kills. Tiger's finally back up to full health. Where's the Panther? Still being repaired. That's what I was saying, man. Such slow repairs. It's actually taken one of those Pioneer squads off to try and slow the drain. Both sides starting to get a little bit desperate here. JP4 coming forward on low health. Extremely risky, trying to fight the terrain as well. Both sides though connecting with the ground, kind of lucky. That could have been a dead JP4 right there. Bundle grenade easily dodged. And that 152 starting to come good, just camping the center now. It's something you don't really get to see too often in 2v2s because there's almost always a Yak Tiger or an elephant to counter this, but see how potent it is when the Axis don't have access to either of those options. And here comes the Sturmpanzer. Oh, Lyconious embracing the non-meta. Oh my god, man, he just keeps throwing these overs into the center and they keep getting just steamrolled. Oh, the 152. They're going to have to find some other way into the center. This is really not working out for the Axis. Perhaps if the overs come out onto this side.
We are in a dangerous situation.
You know, just running them into the center, they're so expensive to reinforce. 40 manpower each. Only to get steamrolled by that 152. That's not the best use. Better off to run in here with maybe some Volksgrenadiers. Pioneers, if you want to send anything into the center that's cannon fodder. Okay, Jackson fires at the Sturmpanzer, which kind of opens it up for the Panther to try and chase here. Remember, Panther has very poor moving accuracy though. He's got to stay very close range, otherwise could miss. He actually has to disengage, but there goes the ambulance. Tiger coming in support. SU-76 is now rotating. We've got the JP4 here on full health. But maybe not for long. There's a lot of SU-76 fire. Panther coming back in, so is the Jackson connecting with the Tiger. Oh, all these tanks are so low. SU-76 is all bouncing though off the Panther. JP4 trying to use that camo. Having some success. Now backing away. There goes the Tiger. Have to go on this camera angle so we can catch all the tank action. Panther also going to go down here. Oh, wow. Takes down a Sherman, but that's not really the target you want to be aiming for here. You want to take down the anti-tank first. And that went pretty poorly, I have to say, for the Axis. They may have just thrown the game right there. They're down to 28 VPs. I suppose they felt they had to make something happen. But that really didn't work out for them too well. That is the IL-2 bombing run into the center. Oh, nice bundle grenade. Takes down that squad. Perhaps they're going to get the neutralized here. 18 VPs left. A lot of SU-76 barrages coming in. Could this be the end of the Obus? Oh, he retreats. Perhaps should have just held his nerve there, because I don't think they're going to be able to cap this now. Fuck, almost got reset back, and oh, look at that 152, man. 51 kills. It's about to run out. Sniper perhaps going to get the last hit. Nope. Retreats just in the nick of time. Got a Panzerwerfer. Going to line up a shot perhaps. Oh, nope. Both squads get annihilated. And there goes the JP4. Sturmpanzer, I think, was the bad decision. If he'd gone for another Panther, perhaps that extra bit of anti-tank would have really helped in that last engagement. Because he already had the Tiger, which is pretty good at wiping squads. I don't feel like he needed the Sturmpanzer. And by that stage in the game as well, Price had already lost most of his bazooka squads. So perhaps, you know, when he had all those bazooka REs, this would have made a bit more sense. But it had pretty much all been wiped by the time he made that Sturmpanzer. Oh, what a comeback there though from the Allies. Pretty good idea to get those caches down. Really helped them grind their way back into this game. And Tomakaze got a bit reckless with his first Panzer IV. Oh, his first Panzer IV and that first Panther as well. Perhaps that allowed the Allies back into this game. Whew, what a game and what a bit of non-meta action there. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.